One. All right.
Hello, everybody. My name is Sierra, and you guys are here with me and Hendo and Andre for the Millennial Peak today. Today, we're just coming to you guys to discuss the second half of this year, just with everything we've had going on, what our expectations are, what we see happening, just based off of what we kind of got coming just from just the beginning of October and what we're hoping for, pretty much. So, yeah, we can jump right into it. Pretty much, I guess, like the biggest obvious thing is coronavirus. Like that's our biggest worry, kind of ending our year, just kind of seeing how we're going to deal with that as a country. But the funniest thing is that our president, he has coronavirus now. I mean, I'm sorry, I look very happy about that. That's not good. He is sick. He did contract. He is not well, probably.
Right. He did saying that he is feeling a lot better, but I'm like, you just got it. It's a lot more that goes with it as it goes on, But it's kind of crazy though, went this long without telling people to wear a mask.
Yeah, now, he's a little old.
Oh yeah, he up there. He up there. He ain't in his youth no more. I'm saying I don't wish death on nobody. I don't want nobody to die from corona ever. But it's the irony. It is the irony behind the fact that you're trying to make it seem like wearing a mask isn't necessary, and now, boom, you have COVID. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. But it's a lot of people on his team that have it too, right? Am I not mistaken?
Yeah.
It's a lot of people on his team that have it as well.
Yeah. So the way I thought the timeline went was Hope Hicks, that's his trusted aide. That was the first person I kind of heard to get it. And then they obviously released that he contracted and his wife, the First Lady Melania, has it. But a new addition to this list is Kayleigh McEnany. I might be pronouncing that wrong, or McEnany. She's the press secretary. So she addresses the press, in which she actually did. I saw go on Twitter today. She has COVID and she walked up with her mask on, and as soon as she began to address the press, she immediately snatched it off. And everyone else around her, you can see, had on mask. But when she in the press answering some questions, she did remove her bag. So his press secretary has it. His Nicholas Luna has it. A bunch of Republican senators, I guess, who he probably is cool with, maybe, I don't know. They also have it. So it's a total of 13 people that they can connect to him that have it. Wow. And also campaign manager has it. Because remember, he mentioned how his rallies are so great and safe. So his campaign manager has it as well.
It's crazy. I promise you it's crazy. Because now you look crazy.
Yeah.
Like, how we supposed to look at you? Like what you want us to say now? Like, oh, this is so strange. The president have it. Like, we've been saying, everybody else been saying, wear a mask. This is real. This is not a game. You can catch COVID, but every time we see him, no mask. Saying, mask doesn't really need it. He make it seem like it's you can, it's a choice when it should be enforced. Like, hey, wear it. So I just find it not funny, but it is kind of in a sense of like, you went this long preaching or making it seem like they're not really important to now have COVID. So how are we supposed to feel? You know what I mean?
The second debate, isn't it supposed to be the 15th? Right? I think so.
I thought I saw it was for the 15th or scheduled around the 15th.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he still wants to do the debate. Do you think they should delay it?
Well, no, I mean, I'm kind of on fence about that because I feel like they should just like secure him, like get him a glass box with a mic.
Why can't he do?
I want to see it, man. I don't care. It's funny. I want to see what Biden would say.
If he quarantined, brought as like a camera crew to him, like something small.
Right, that's what I'm saying. He can be catered to where he doesn't have to miss out. Like, you can literally put him in a box. They have a box for everything. Like,
that's true.
They got confinement for everything. I'm telling you, like, everything. It's a box for everything. So you can confine him in a space, give him a mic, and still let him talk. I do want, like I said, I don't want nobody to die, so I do wish him to get healthy. But I'm not saying that he should be able to escape the rest of this debate. Because me personally thinking, I think
I
they're
don't think
trying to
he
use it.
wants to. I think it's gonna be tough for him because he's gonna try to have to find more dirt on Biden because that's gonna be obviously the first thing he brings up at
That's
the
a big
beginning of the
blow.
debate.
It's a big
Yeah.
blow.
Yeah. I mean, I've been hearing people say that they think he's going to try to spin it in a way where it's like, hey, I too have had COVID. I know what it's like. I know what it's like to be you.
Yeah, if he does say that, I'm gonna remind you. That's funny.
Yeah. We're not hearing that. We're not hearing that you're a victim. We're not hearing the victim card.
I don't wear masks like him. Every time you see him, he's got a mask. He could be speaking 200 feet away from it. He shows up with the biggest mask I've ever seen.
We're not hearing.
Hard. He can't just come out and just say my bad. That's not him. He can't come out and say wrong. That's dead.
And this is the point where you gotta let your pride down. It's too late. It is too late. Like you can't hold on to your pride.
Or he'll come back and say he's fine. It was no problem.
He actually did make a video like that. He did. I think how many doctors does he have working on him? Like I know it's double digits of doctors that's around him.
I have no idea.
I mean, it's probably a lot. He's a billionaire.
But don't you find that kind of crazy? Now, I was talking to somebody earlier about this today. So he has all these doctors, right? And there's some people that can barely have one doctor to help them. I understand he's our president, but in a sense of being president, isn't that why they give you a vice president? In case anything happened to you, they step up.
That is true, yeah.
So why do you have all these doctors and people can barely get one? It doesn't make sense to me. It makes me kind of think like you're saying that their life is more valuable than anybody else's. That's how I take it.
I mean, that's clear. He's an official. I think he obviously thinks that he needs to be alive more than anyone else.
Well, of course. But I mean, at some point, we got to be like, all right, listen, man, we're going to help you the best that we can, but we still got other people that's out here hurting just like you. You know what I mean? And I mean, that's just how I think of the line of presidential. You got your vice president that's supposed to step up if something happened to you. But, that's just me thinking. That's me thinking with common sense.
Well, what do you mean by that? Like, as far as the debate goes?
No, not as the debate goes. I'm talking about just his recovery. Like he has doctors by his side in the double digits, like basically double digit doctors round the clock working with him, checking on him and things like that. But you have different facilities where people can't even get a doctor. People just dying because there's not enough doctors to like.
Well, yeah, that's a whole nother topic. I mean,
right,
you
but
go to medical stuff. That's a scam too. Because
yeah, so I mean, when it comes to stuff like that, so it's like I don't know, man. It just doesn't make sense to me. So I'm kind of
right.
Like,
it's not.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I thought I had COVID earlier this year, and the VA wouldn't see me because they were scared. Like people going in and out the VA trying to get checked. So I had to go to the other doctor where I didn't have insurance, and they didn't even check me for COVID. They were scared too, so they just did a regular checkup, and it only took maybe the regular checkup where they just have you they check your heartbeat and all that stuff, and then it was only like 5 minutes, and then they were like, oh, okay, since you don't have insurance with us, I'm sorry, like this isn't the VA, but you got to pay $500. I was like, what?
Wow.
So imagine if they did check me for COVID, like it probably would have been thousands.
That's
so it's just like money talks.
Yeah, it definitely does. That's definitely.
But one you have though, do you guys think this is gonna make because we have a lot of people in our country who are following his rhetoric with the no mask or just kind of like trying to stand their ground in that right to not be forced. Do you guys think that this coming out of him actually getting sick is gonna change some perspectives and make it a little bit safer for us going forward? Actually put some fear behind some people who were a bit more fearless before.
I'm hoping so. Well, I'm hoping we waking up. I'm hoping.
Well, definitely, if he stays president, because there's gonna be so many people that's not Republican attacking him, saying so how are we gonna continue 2021? Because I personally don't think we're going to stop wearing masks until the end of next year. I just don't see it happening.
I did say that. So, I do think that as well. I think because it's normal now in a sense, kind of, right? Like we've been wearing.
Yeah, it really is. I don't think about it anymore.
Right, you don't. It's just it's not. When you leave, you grabbing a mask to go with you because you got to go in the store.
Yeah,
it's a natural.
That's so crazy though that we live in like
this. It's literally a natural feel now. So you ever see when somebody walk in with no mask?
Do we all live in metropolitan areas or more like city-like areas?
In a sense.
Yeah.
Kind of for me, it's in the middle. It's in the middle for that reason, though.
I heard some people tell me that like I have a few friends that still live in Georgia, like in a little small areas outside Atlanta.
Right.
And you know, people aren't really that serious. Like they frequent between, because they're still working. They frequent between the city and rural because they live in rural areas in the city. And like they're like, when we go to the city, it's like everybody's strapped. You know what I mean? But like casual to Kroger, you see people. Oh, I forgot my mask. I'm not running back to get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's just where you're at, because yesterday, I mean, I know y'all probably saw I was at the park skating. I mean, none of us are wearing a mask at the park. Like people were jogging. It's like when I'm exercising, I don't really wear a mask, but if I'm going to the grocery store, I'm gonna wear a mask. But I mean, some places here in Atlanta, they force you to wear a mask, so they won't let you in. And I've seen people argue with them like, "Oh, I just drove all the way here and I can't get in." And then in some cases, like even at my job, if people didn't have a mask, we gave them the little disposable blue mask. And people wouldn't want to wear it. They're like, no, I don't want to wear that. So I'm like, well, I guess you can't come in.
I work for Costco, and I'm asking this member to put on a mask because that is our company policy. So either wear the mask,
and I'm not doing it because I woke up in a free country.
Have a great day.
So you're going to take this cart from me?
Sir, have a great
Full
day.
of stuff.
You are no longer welcome here in our warehouse. You need to leave. Thank you very much.
You put it on. I'll give you my card. He's going to take the card away because he's a...
Right. At that point,
people just
that's just being totally.
At that point, you're just being out of pocket. Like, all right, go get your shit. At that point, just go get it. Go get it. Like, we're not doing this with you. But I have.
I'm like, you really think people care how you look that much? Like, we all wearing a mask. Like, who cares?
I think it's just to be defiant. Some people get off with stuff like that. They love trying to test you. Like, oh no, it's my law. Huh?
I'm about to just to see if y'all can't hear me no more. Hold on, wait.
It is gonna be muffled.
All right, can you guys hear me the same? I feel the same. It feels hot.
I can hear you the same. I can hear you the same, but I know some people feel like if they grab and pull while they talking, it gives them more of a chance to be heard.
You can hear yourself better when you do that, but I don't know.
I feel normal when I talk with my mask now because I'm so used to it. Like sometimes I will walk in my house with my mask still on my face, and I'm like, what am I doing? I'm so used to having it on.
I used to tell people they were stupid for that, but I've caught that. Sometimes I just be in the car with the mask on. I just
We're driving. I promise you. I be doing that all the time. It's crazy. But like I said, just going back to it, this is normal now, man. It's gonna be hard to shift from this back to trusting to be free with no mask.
But blessings to Trump. I hope he gets better. I really do.
Get better.
Seriously, it's not cool. And all the people infected too. That's a lot of people.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
It's sad, really. You know, and these people some of them are older, up in age. So I do hope that everything goes well and they do have the best people on it, because I don't want to see anybody sick. You know, so.
Yeah, my sister got it and she gave it to my mom because she went out, and when the protests were going on, she went out there without a mask, and then she I guess she felt weird, and then she had to quarantine in her room for 2 weeks. And my mom was pissed because she couldn't go to work. So
that's really stopped.
It's a lot that goes with it though. So I do hope anybody who got corona or COVID is getting better and getting the treatment that they need. Hopefully they're getting seen as they needed to get seen. So, but we gotta keep pushing. We gotta keep
going. We gotta figure it out.
Keep wearing your mask. Be safe. Don't be dumb. Let me say that. Don't be out here being crazy. You know what I mean? Don't be out here being crazy.
Well, I know you're in a relationship. I don't know about you. Are you in a relationship, Sierra?
No. Oh God, no. Mm-mm.
How has I don't know if you're actively dating, but how has COVID affected your dating life?
I wouldn't say it's affected it much. It was pretty slow to begin with. But I will say it has affected, I think, the way people want to talk to me. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like when I go out, if I go out, I'm with the people I know and stuck to them, and we're in our little circle, and I have on a mask, I wear glasses, I love hats. I'm completely covered most of the time.
Oh yeah, for sure. I feel the same way when I wear my glasses.
And my stuff fogs up eventually. So
unidentifiable.
It's a lot.
Identify you.
It's a lot. So like, I feel like in a way we've kind of deleted a bit of our personableness, if that's a word, probably not, with people when you initially meet in that avenue of dating. Because I think, like, it's sad to say, but like a lot is based off of like first impressions and first looks. So I'm pretty closed off when I'm out. So like, and I think it's hard to approach people now. So I think that's one thing with dating. It's just non-existent because it's harder to approach people now in this climate. But yeah, it's weird. I don't know what to do. I've never been a like slide in the DMs kind of girl. I think that's hella risque. So I don't know. Like,
risque.
I don't know.
You know, something I observed, and I really truly feel this way. I think that like it switched roles for people. Like before we started wearing masks, if you were already a super confident person in yourself, those type of people hate wearing a mask. Like they absolutely hate it because they feel like they're covering their face. But then there's people that weren't as secured. They like wearing the mask because now if everyone's just looking at their eyes, you know, I know it's like more people are making that eye contact. But me and my guy friends, and this is just a guy thing, but we be joking at the gym because I mean, obviously women coming in and out the gym, and one of my guy friends, he's 22, so you know he's younger, so he's always talking about women. Yeah. But then he'd be like, "You think she's cute? I can't tell from the mask." And I'm like, "I don't know. Like, go talk to her. Maybe she'll pull it down or something."
Guys actually speak to me. I'm like, "Why are you talking to me? You literally my face. You actually can't see."
Right. I don't think anybody's pulling it down. Like, hold on. Yeah, this is what I look like.
Like, oh, hello.
Like, I don't think that's how it's working.
Well, I don't know because there was a girl yesterday at the park, and I honestly felt like she was flirting with me. So we were talking, but we were conversating for a good, I would say 10 minutes before she decided to pull down the mask. And in my mind, I'm like, oh, she wants to see my face because we were talking for a good 10 minutes. And I pulled out my mask, and then we kept talking, and then she asked me for my IG. And then I gave her my IG, but then after we say our goodbyes, I went to give her a hug, and then she hit me with the shoulder, and I was like, "Oh man,
it's too
like
soon."
This COVID.
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, she was like this, like, hold up.
No, because she didn't want to touch. Like she didn't want to touch.
It's COVID still going on. She like, hey, we got something going on, but hold up now. Like, keep the distance for a second.
Put the mask down, but stop at the hug. You might as well go all the way now.
Well, in that sense, if she already exposed, you might as well just open it all the way up. Let's bring it home. Let's bring it home.
More COVID, and it's like, that's crazy. You don't got COVID.
So you would say like y'all two lives have changed when it comes to people being able to approach y'all because of COVID? Because mine is still the same, obviously, because I'm in a relationship, so we see each other all the time.
Different though, like y'all have to figure out how to do things differently. Like I feel like that's like you have to figure out make
not
things
really
fun.
in a sense. It helps you learn a lot more about each other because you more so have to be confined to areas. Now you could be a rebel and say, "Yo, I don't care about COVID. I catch it. I'm not that person. Yeah, I'm not that guy. So. We think of things. It's a lot of other things you could do out there. Like I do like little activities that's regular that you don't really have to go to a bar for and stuff like that. And plus, I'm pretty creative, and I can't give out all my ideas.
No, you gotta
do it. No, I can't. Listen, one day I might write a tip. I might write a book. Listen,
you gotta tell them.
Listen, as long as you've been yourself before COVID smacked, you're going to be okay. Like, it's no difference. It's honestly the same. Like, honestly, for me, we go out, we still go eat, we still go do activities, i.e. like bowling. We do anything. Like, we do anything that's still available to do. Like, when you're in a relationship, it's not that hard. You already know what that person's about. They know what you're about. So it's just about, still finding things to do together that's still going to keep you together. Because it's a difference if you don't have nothing to do or you're somebody who doesn't, have funds to do things. Now that may be different. I'm not everybody's relationship is different. But in a sense, you just gotta do things. It could be as simple as go outside for a walk. Y'all walk around or do something. Like you can do a lot of things, but you gotta do something. Now, if you're just sitting at home every day, not doing nothing on the weekends, and y'all just at the crib, shame on you.
Well,
shame on you.
At it like this, it's getting colder outside. A lot of places are going to be not as open because you have to think about the logistics of things. Entertainment, once it gets cold, because people don't like to be out in the cold.
Right.
So don't even know if we're going to see some of these venues that we love that we can still use as pastime still open. Because, like, I don't know about y'all, but I'm, born in DC, raised in PG, and U Street is a big deal, like huge deal in DC, like as far as like the nightlife. And I just read, I think this is actually the Washington Post this morning. U Street Music Hall is closing for good. Like they're done. Like the whole. And this is like U Street Music Hall is historical in DC. Yeah, and you have like places like Marvin's, that was a nice brunch spot. El Rey's, not so nice, a little, trashier bar, but super cool. Like a lot of Howard kids go there. Like, so a lot of stuff is changing as we get more into the COVID. I think like a lot of places that could sustain themselves before, like the money running out, So I think is a big thing to think about going into the colder months. What are we going to do in the house? Because like, it might not be possible, So I for people who going to be in the house together all day.
Now that's different.
Yeah, I'm so sad. I was just so excited for Comic-Con this year. And now they're doing it virtually. Like, you got to just go on your little tablet and scroll to see, like, the venues and stuff. I'm like, man, that's trash. Like, I'd rather not even have that.
I don't like that virtual feeling. Like, everything is just virtual. It's like, I like to be there. I like to be in the moment. Like, I want to be there, see it, like, feel the environment, not just loading it up on my computer. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like,
they're trying to make whatever money they can because people, because I was going to go to San Diego Comic-Con and people booked that like a year in advance. Like, I was like, man, I was so excited, but maybe next year.
Yeah, I only had earlier this year, I think it was in May, I was going to Rolling Loud in Miami, and of course that got canceled. But yeah, all those like very large gatherings of thousands of folks, I don't think we'll see well into like probably next summer, probably,
I forgot what musician it was, if it was a rapper or not. It was somebody had a concert, but they had people like sitting in these little they had them like separated, like two people per, like they had them in like these little stand pods or whatever in the field. Have you seen that video?
There was like,
you know what I'm talking?
Well, it was more like a platform they stood on.
And like a platform. That's so weird.
Cool.
Like,
but it sounds pretty cool.
No, it was trash.
I haven't seen the video, so it sounds like the idea of thinking about it. No,
just imagine me and you like standing on the square in a big field, and we're separated from like thousands of people. Everyone's in their little square.
I mean, it depends on what kind of music it is. Like, I mean, I'm not trying to the Astro World, standing in a pod. But I mean, if it's I don't know, like a smooth.
I guess it would be fine if you go if you're in a relationship and you go with your significant other. But I'm talking about if you go with a group of people and it's only like 2 person, like
so you kind of spread it out from everybody you came with. Yeah. So it kind of I feel what you're saying. That's kind of different. I have to see that video. I haven't seen that one, but that sounds very unique. So I need to see that. I need to see that ASAP.
I will try and once as far as like the new protocols when it comes to any like live events. Because I enjoy concerts. Like I do like hearing people live, seeing what people sound like, how they perform. So I'd try it, like I'd waste my money on it once. Yeah.
You already ready to waste the money. You say I'll waste my money on it once.
if life isn't going to be changing that much that soon, I'm trying to get used to it. Like maybe I can find a way to like this. You know what I'm saying?
And breaking it to your norm. I got you.
Like if things don't change soon enough, I'm not trying to go back to the way things were. Really, honestly, I don't want to be in a crowd of people if things are going to be the same. So
right, I got you. Yeah. Now I am wondering now, when they're speculating about the vaccines, it seems like the time keep getting pushed. Some people promising it to be sooner than the end of the year. Some are saying it should be deeper towards the summer of next year. But I'm like, when it comes out, are y'all gonna go get the first vaccines, or y'all waiting it out?
Well, they said they were testing some of the the prototypes on Trump. Like they were giving him a bunch of different stuff to see.
Yeah, I know. I heard that. I've heard that one.
So I guess maybe once I don't even know how they would determine if he doesn't have the virus anymore, because they say millions of people in America have it, but they're just asymptomatic. They don't have any symptoms.
Right.
It just takes that one person to make you react. So it's like, I don't know. It's kind of tricky, man. This whole COVID thing is really tricky. Like,
It is.
some people were saying it's like
it's
man-made,
loopholes.
and I don't know, man.
I don't put anything
With everything
past
going
anything.
virtual, it just seems kind of
shady. It's like all
yeah.
stuff done behind the nobody's telling the truth. Everybody has different opinions. Nobody stayed on the same accord. So it just left for so many questions for everybody to have opinions and a theory. So nobody knows. There are too many ideas out there about this. There was never one strict, this is what's going on, people. Like, everybody has an idea. So
I just don't like this. I don't like the speculation around it. It feels like I'm seeing a lot more articles about they're kind of trying to force the vaccine once it comes out that you have to get it. I'm seeing a lot more articles like that that's circulating on when I'm on IG, or even when I'm scrolling, just checking up, looking for updates on COVID, seeing what they're doing. It's a lot of talk that this could potentially be a mandatory shot for the vaccine once it comes out. And I don't know how I would feel about anything dealing with the shot being mandatory. I don't like that thought process of you telling me that I need to get this, because then it makes me question what it is.
I don't know. I feel like I wish I knew more about how like the law is with that, but like I don't even know how they would really mandate that. I would think that had to go to like a state level at least. You know, I don't know how they would just like mandate the whole entire country has to take this this.
Well, yeah, I would think it would get spread out throughout the states, and they'll go from states, then they'll go to the cities, implementing their own type of thing, or they'll give you like almost like the Bureau when they come around, they send you those for the census. They send you the card in the mail letting you know that you need to do this, and then eventually they're gonna come knocking on your door if you don't. You know what I mean? They're gonna eventually come around and find you. You know, so I would.
I can't see them enforcing it. Like, even if they did, I'll have to get it. I don't, only because of the way they've treated it. Like, they've treated it as almost not that fatal. Like, they've said it's fatal. Yeah, 200,000 people are dead, but some people ain't dying. Like, that's the narrative. Like, yeah, people are dead, but some ain't. So whatever. Like, I don't know.
The math. I think it's the cases to death ratio that they're basing it off of. Oh, you got all these cases, but only this. I'm like, people still dying though.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, people still dying. Like, your name, it's not a name of who gonna die. It's not like COVID. Like, we ain't gonna kill you, but we're gonna kill him.
Right.
Like, it's not how it's working. Like, it's not how it goes down. It's you don't know. It's your body. It's your immune system. So I'm like, at the end of the day, I don't care if it was mandatory or not. You're not forcing me to take any shot at all. That's just me personally.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Ever since this COVID thing started, I've been checking my vitamins and everything like crazy. Like, I've been making sure I get like.
That's good though. That's good though. You should always do that. You should always do that.
Yeah, but I wasn't like. I mean, I did obviously, but I wasn't like super. Oh, I gotta take this vitamin. But now I'm just like.
Yeah.
That shit got me.
That shit is beside the sink now in the morning. Like.
No, you got to. It's a daily thing. I'm not mad at it though. I just wish we had, like you said, more information and stop feeling like we're in the shadows about this. I know the public not supposed to know everything, but give us more if you go and talk about it. Don't just talk about it in front of us without no good information. Like, don't just be talking in front of us like we're not listening. Like, we listen, all right, but let us know a little bit more so we can help better protect ourselves. I feel like that's selfish in a sense, but we're really not gonna know nothing, in my opinion, till about next year. So with that being said, I don't even know what to expect out of next year, to be honest. I feel like everybody just wishing and trying to rush next year, but is next year really going to be a lot different?
Yeah, that is the thing. Trying to rush away times that we think are bad, not knowing what's to come is crazy.
Have you guys went to the movie theater since they opened back up?
No, but
I haven't. Ours down here don't open up until on Friday. This Friday, the movie theaters open back up.
We have some open here.
I know. Yeah, some open everywhere, and I'm like, I'm not gonna lie. When they open it back up, I'm guilty. I'm going. I'm sorry. I'm going. I'm going. Listen.
But they're not playing anything new though. I don't think.
Nah, they bringing some stuff back. Like I seen, like they bringing back Jumanji 2, back into the movie theater. Stuff that they didn't get enough time in the movies before they started closing movie theaters. They bringing them back out to like kind of be like, yo, come spend your money with us again. Come spend your money with us again.
windows in the theaters. There's no ventilation. Like it's none
Yeah,
at all.
well, that's actually true. It's trapped.
Like, but you are trapped in that air. Like, you definitely are.
Yeah. I mean, they just limiting the seats. They just
Yeah.
Maybe they should do like the hibachi style. You know, they put the little screen up. You know, block you off from the next people. Maybe you get some screens going. You know.
You
they
know
got
what?
that at Hibachi now.
Yeah, they do.
Oh.
You go to that hibachi spot. They put a nice little fat screen like between
Oh
you
wow.
and the other side of the table. For real, they put that little screen right in front of you, in front of the other people. I like that though. I got my
Oh wow.
keep your energy over there. You know, I'm good on this.
Bro,
side.
that's like you're inside the restaurant, but you're still inside because you're like inside your own little space.
Right.
Yeah.
I like the thought of it. But I mean, obviously, it got to be movable
Yeah.
if you put it in a movie theater. In case you go with somebody, you got to be able to move that screen. You don't want to be with somebody and then it's like something right in between y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's not something people really want. So it got to be.
They're coming back too, though. Like, they're starting to sell tickets where, like, you can buy like a $20 ticket to this actual one drive-through in DC, and that pays for the whole entire car. So if you had 4 people in your personal car, you guys can all watch a drive-through movie for about 20.
Dope.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I want to
like
do that. I've
idea.
never actually done
me
a
either.
drive-in.
I see some around here and I want to try it. I need to. I feel like
Yeah.
it'll be pretty dope. But that's actually dope.
Yeah.
20 for a car, no matter who's in the car with you.
24 they
That's
can't
crazy.
in your car, you know, but it's a super safe way to do it, you know what I mean? And they're showing some good movies, like they're all like classics, you know, but still not that old. So it's a pretty cool way to do movies.
I think just the experience
Yeah.
is the dope part. I've never been a part of a drive-through movie theater, so I wouldn't mind checking that out. I'm not afraid to try some new stuff out though. But that actually just now I'm about to have to do some researching because I need to find one out here. I definitely need to make that move happen.
Oh
ASAP.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm
Definitely
definitely with that though. But we still trying to adjust to what do we call this? The COVID life, I guess.
The COVID.
I mean, that's all I
How
hear.
How long do you guys think it'll be before plane traveling will go back to normal?
I don't know.
You have to
That's
guesstimate.
I really can't say. Until that vaccine start kicking and they start curing people, I don't really see it changing because
I ain't gonna lie, I was pretty bougie when the pandemic started. I was like, oh, there's nobody on the plane. Like, I'm about to fly first class. I was like, I just need to do it one time. No, seriously.
I feel you.
you can right now, you know, I think.
Yeah, no, that's actually a smart idea though. He said, "Hey, pandemic. Listen, I know it's tough
Look,
right now, but
class, if you never have, you don't even have to actually go get on the.
Just get on the plane. Just do the fly. Just fly first class. 30 minutes. It don't matter. Let's go. We out. We out.
Right.
Nah, I definitely feel that though, but I don't know, man. I'm really just waiting to see what it has to offer, man. Just so much going on right now.
What do you guys think the holidays are going to be like? I was it's so crazy. I was watching Atlanta. I don't know if you guys are big Atlanta fans, but it's a show about a lot of guys in Atlanta that just going through.
No, I know.
Is that the childish? That's the Childish Gambino.
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
So pretty much, basically, there's one show called Robin Season, and basically it's like this same time of year for real. But like obviously, like people start robbing people around, you know, Christmas time. People need stuff. You know what I mean?
I get it.
But yeah, like I just feel like it's about to get cold. Everybody got on a mask. You can't see nobody. People don't got no job. I'm just like, Lord Jesus. Me and the baby are going in the house.
I'm predicting this right now. Black Friday is going to be even crazier than you've ever seen.
Yeah,
bro.
I 100% agree.
The stores need to take control of that. They do not need to promote any Black Friday sales, bro. They're sick. They do that. That's sick.
Honestly,
sick.
You just got to know. Because the way it's going to go down, I promise you, people getting hectic. People are not playing like at all.
I think Black Friday is still gonna happen because this whole year, all clothing, like all businesses that sell clothing, have lost a lot of money. So that's gonna be their time to get like.
Right.
But I feel like a lot of people are gonna be stealing more than normal. Like
that's what I say. I feel like people are that because you got to think like I said, before unemployment is at its highest right now, so people don't have money to support Christmas like they used to.
And we wear masks. And we wear masks right
wear
now.
masks. Somebody
That's
gonna come with
give people excuses to
with,
mask up.
Yeah, they gonna come with a mask. All right, it's gonna be a ski mask. That's it. That's how they coming.
Yeah,
they coming with a mask. All right.
People are already wearing just like the slick ones. You
the little neck thing. The like the.
I'm like, bro, no.
That's like nah.
No,
I can't wait. I can't lie. I can't wait.
Can't wait. Nah, hell no. I'm on alert.
Good Day America.
Oh,
the candle test. I don't know if you guys have seen this. You can test the validity of your mask. If you take a candle or the candle, birthday candle, light it. Right. Put your mask on, try to blow it out. That's the validity of your mask. And those slick things, they did not work. You can blow out a candle through those things. So also, fun fact, get a real mask of some sort.
Oh yeah, I mean, I really only wear the disposable ones.
I didn't mean you. I'm people.
No, I know. I'm just saying that for anybody watching this, because I mean, my job gave us masks to wear, but they're not good, I don't think. So I don't wear the masks they give me.
I seen some bad masks before. And also, just pulling your shirt over your mouth ain't a mask. I see some people going there, they ain't got a mask.
Oh, yeah.
Like this.
They try to walk past you real quick. Like,
I'm like that's going to happen. There's going to be a lot of this season. They're just going to
They going to try to stop them at the door. They going to tell her, hey, you better back the hell up. Hey,
oh, my God.
I'm good.
The other night, I actually stopped at a 7-Eleven. I was going to get a Red Bull. I walked up to the door. I had my mask on. The door was locked. And I'm like, all right, it's 7-Eleven. Not quite sure how the door is locked. It wasn't even 12. So I just went to my car and a few other people started pulling up. So they started standing outside the door. And the guy finally comes to open the door, and it's my neighborhood 7-Eleven, so he knows me. I'm like, hey, what's good? Like, why are you locking the doors up? And he's like, the kids are driving me crazy. They're coming in and they're knocking over all the stuff, and they're just running in and running out. And I'm like, here it is, starting up. It's my brain. I'm like, I need to come to 7-Eleven earlier.
People get stupid. When you put people in a spot where they ain't got nothing to do and you got them confined, they gonna find something to do.
Yeah,
and that's rather it's come mess up your store, or they gonna find something to do. I promise.
Yeah, our kids have anything to do. Like, what's Halloween gonna look like? And I love Halloween. I'm
spooky
like,
season. That's a real spooky season. That's a real spooky season.
Well, at the end of the month, guys. Also, great note. It's gonna be a beautiful Halloween. I'm so excited.
We're gonna see. Or is it gonna be a scary
Are you dressing up?
am. So I'm torn between being actually Batman and Catwoman. I don't know which one I'm going to be.
Really?
Yes, I'm very obsessed with Robert Pattinson, like a very fangirl obsession forever. It's real bad, but he is the next DC Marvel Batman that is coming out in October of 2021. Unfortunately, it has been pushed back as well. So yeah, I'm going to do one of those, and then next year I'll do the other one. So I'll probably do Batman this year, get a whole full armor suit, and then do Catwoman next year.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Do you get people that cosplay that make it, or you just buy the costume?
I typically buy different pieces. So I think I've been a few different superhero characters. I'll just get stuff I'll get boots. I'll get other fake leather pants from different places. I try to make my own rendition of the outfits with some classic pieces. Because this Catwoman, she's gonna be kind of like the Catwoman very early on, where she was kind of anti-hero and she wasn't super suited up. She was kind of a burglar. I think she was initially on. Please. People don't, but she wasn't fabulous. So I'm probably gonna get a ski mask now that we talk about it, and cut it up in a cat way, like she has in the new movie that's coming up. So I'm kind of
getting creative basically. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at the uniqueness of it. I'm not mad.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out, but I'm scared. I feel like it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a crazy Halloween. Halloween's always crazy in Baltimore, but it's probably gonna be way crazy this year. So
yeah,
trick or treat might have a new meaning.
Yeah. My daughter's not.
It might have a new meeting
happening.
I feel that though.
I'm gonna have her knock on each door in our house, and I'm just gonna have a different box of candy to give her.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not mad at it. You gotta be cautious now.
This is the year of improvising, I think.
No, honestly, you definitely gotta get creative this year.
Yeah,
nothing's the same. People don't really want you around because they don't know what you got. You don't really want to eat nothing from nobody you don't know, because you don't know what they got.
Now that you mention that, I don't think Halloween trick-or-treating is going to be the same.
Oh, yeah. A lot of people...
You know what I'm saying?
Because a lot of people don't want it. Even me, even if I have people deliver food to me, or if I I do like delivery sometimes just for side hustle. People want you to just drop the stuff off at the door. So
Yeah. People don't want to
yeah,
open
they
their door.
yeah.
You know, give candy to a kid, you have to hand me the candy. You've had to have the candy in your home for God knows how long.
Right.
Now my kid, like,
Yeah.
it's a very risk with that. You can dress
Poor
your
kids, man.
That's
Poor
true.
kids coming up
I
in this
mean,
time.
it's one thing they're not gonna miss out of. That's them the elder people giving out them apples. Don't nobody want no apple in they goddamn trick or treat bag. I'll just speaking, man. Don't nobody want that, dog.
give me no apple. I would have threw that right back at them. Right?
Hey, you get kids, you get all kinds of stuff you don't want, fruits. Dog, this for chocolate. It's like we
I
like,
think about your game bars. That used to make me very upset. The super crunchy ones that make a mess.
Yeah,
Oh,
or the pocketbook candy, or the pocketbook candy, the ones with no name. It's a wrapper.
Oh,
A pocketbook candy.
The pocketbook candy. Nobody trying to eat that. Keep that. That's for y'all.
Yeah,
That's for y'all, man.
It out though, because I feel like the holidays is always a good time for like people to come together, to see your family, like in the more serious holidays like Thanksgiving, Christmas, and those who celebrate other different religions of those things. So
Right.
I hope we find a way to get through that, because it's always a hard time of the year when holidays come around, whether it's to do with not having enough or not having your family around. So I just feel like it's gonna be way harder this year, and I think we all just kind of just gotta be grateful that we've made it sort of the end of this year, and just be grateful for the little whatever we have at this point, because it's been a rough year. So I think it's just gotta keep pushing through it and being positive about what's in front of you.
I feel it. My heart goes out for people that can't go visit their family this year for whatever reason. If you can't fly or travel, prayers to you. My heart goes out to you, because I know that ain't no good feeling to not feel like you can't see your family, because I don't know what I would do if I couldn't see my family. So,
and especially our elders as well. Some of us have some, older family members where it might not be as safe as it is to hang out as well. So I think about them a lot as well for the holidays coming up. But I think all these things like Zoom is amazing, like how we can all just connect through this different way. Obviously, all the things we have on our phone that we're starting to utilize in different ways, not just like through us having this avenue of the podcast or people doing interviews and things. Like we'll really have to incorporate that coming in just with our families now, just around this time. So
yeah, it's a normal. I don't know.
Yeah, one positive.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead, bro.
No, I was just gonna say to piggyback off of that. I was just gonna say, yeah, definitely one positive thing that happened since the quarantine started for me is I've definitely connected with old friends more. I've used Zoom and FaceTime a lot more, because I've never really used FaceTime ever.
Right.
Like, I didn't even like calling people on the phone. I just text them and just be like, "Hey, I'm good,"
Right.
So it definitely made me connect with people a lot more, like face to face via cam or just talking.
Yeah.
So, yeah, definitely.
Too as well. Definitely with my family. I think like with family that you're not like very immediate to or very close to, it gets easy to, just in the hustle and bustle of life to forget the call and things of that nature. But I think, with everything that's going on now, it has kind of given you that extra push to pick up the phone. So it is a positive, and just getting closer with people.
Oh yeah, I feel it. I feel what both of y'all saying, man. This Zoom is taking off. Honestly, the people who made Zoom, I know y'all grateful y'all made this, because y'all making money now. Everybody using y'all.
Yeah.
Everybody using y'all for everything. So, like I said, but before we get out of here, I do want to specify one more time. Please make sure y'all vote this year. I know a lot of things is going on, but please register to vote. Please register to vote.
And check all the dates.
So you telling me to vote?
Yeah. Hey, I can't tell nobody what to do, but I can stress it,
Right.
But I don't fault nobody if you don't vote. I'm not one of those people, if you don't vote, I'm mad. Like,
No, it's just because I don't know who I would pick, and I just don't. I feel like
though.
either which way I pick,
You're still uncertain.
I mean, I'm gonna be real. I know more people I know is going for Biden. I will say that, but I don't know too much about Biden to really make that decision. I just feel like I've always been like that, though. Like I didn't vote in the last election either, so yeah, I don't know. But I know a lot of people that feel that way, like me too, that don't necessarily want to vote. There's a lot of people, including myself, that don't believe that we should have a president. Every state should just be ran by the mayor, or a governor. Yeah.
I'm
So
not mad at that. Like I say, you know, every time I say something like that, I don't. To me personally, like some people get offended if you be like, "Oh, I'm not voting and shit." They be like, "What? Like you're not voting? Like this is?" I'm like, I'm not
my
like that.
grandmother.
Yeah. My mom is actually like that. I remember when I told her I didn't vote, she was on my head, going crazy, and I can't get it out to this day. So I'm like, all right, listen. Listen, people vote, but if you don't vote, that's on you, and I'm not holding nothing against you. But you know, it's still a good say just to go out there and vote. Look into it. If you want to get more knowledge about it, just don't be out here without any type of idea. You know what I'm saying? At least you have like, you're stuck in the middle. You don't know what you're really looking for or who's the best candidate. So you have at least a decision or an idea of, all right, I'm not feeling either one of them. I'm not trying to go this route. But some people just sit on the couch like, I wonder who going to win, you know, without doing any type of
Nah,
voting.
I'm not voting. I don't care. I'm not even going to try and look into it.
No, you good. Hey, like I said though, but I just
have your choice. No,
yeah, it's your choice. Everybody got a choice. Make sure, you know, if you do, can you vote or register to vote, and just stay aware of what's going on. Be safe. You know, with obviously a lot going on, people catching COVID. Obviously, our president have it now, the leader of the country. If that doesn't tell you get more serious about your COVID and your surroundings and your safety,
and you're mad.
Like I said, let me show you one more time. This ain't it. That ain't it. Get an actual mask, and not that little neck stuff from the nose down where you can only see the eyes. That
no sleep.
Not those neck gaiters that people use for running.
That's not flying out here. That's not flying out here.
No,
so suit up, be safe, and make sure that y'all just do your day-to-day things. Like you said earlier, make sure you take your vitamins. Just stay healthy as possible, man. This is the wrong time to not want to be healthy and clean. This is the wrong time. It is the best time. If you was dirty before, get clean. If you were clean before this happened, stay clean. I can't judge how people live. Some people nasty. I'm not one to judge, but just take account for yourself and just fix yourself, man. Just make sure we all get to see next year. That's all I'm saying. I want to see everybody see next year. I don't want nobody dying. Everybody stay safe and get better. We got anything before we get out of here?
That was a good wrap. That was a good wrap up. I ain't gonna lie.
All right, man. So as always, go ahead and make sure that you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for when a new episode does post, and we'll see you next time.